What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Ice to Closer channel. This video will feature everything from a chemistry level lab experiment with cutting open a tire after 12,000 miles of wear and tear to an exhilarating adventure of getting the seasonal maintenance done on my SV650, my first ever motorcycle, also known as Lazarus. I hope you enjoy the video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I got my new tires here. They came in the mail, and the delivery driver literally just had them just like this. They were not in the box or anything. One was in his left hand, one was in the right hand, and he just handed them to me. So I've had them for about a week or two, just waiting for the right shop to be able to do my tires, install them, and balance them for a good price, and also, you know, professionally with a true invoice, receipt, all of that, because I already had a bad experience with that. So I'm trying to run everything properly this time. There you see the fresh tires and everything. A big reason, these are the Continental Conti Sport Attack 3s. I had experience with some of the older Conti Sport Attacks, and I like them. And a big reason I got them is not only because of their rating, but they have a 3-year free flat tire road assistance. So that's huge for me. Having experienced a flat already, that's a huge thing for me. And they're not a bad price at all. Highly rated, good price, good benefits. My bike has been being stored for a while. Really most of this season, and I haven't ridden it in about a month or two. So we'll see how the startup and stuff like that goes. It's mainly just because my tires are done. You will see when I roll it out. This is how she looks in the sun. Just got a little bit of dust from being stored for a bit. Here's how the tires look right here. Definitely put some work in on these tires for sure. And here's how this one looks. As you see, we definitely have been riding. I believe it's going to end up being over 12,000 miles on these tires. At this point in time, the only way for me to get the new tires to the shop will be to actually put these on me. So, wish me luck. The ride to the tire shop was very easy. It was very smooth. The most difficult part of taking the tires was actually just getting them over my legs and getting them over my butt so I could sit on the SV650. The biggest reason I hadn't been riding the SV650 other than the tires was that I have been riding my VFR 800 through the winter, but I am working on that one right now, working through some charging issues which are normal for the 6th generation VFRs. In this video, I'll also cover how I needed new brakes when I first started riding, and this was my first bike. I was very heavy on the rear brake. It was just one of the things I struggled with and a bad habit I developed. So I wore out my rear brake very quickly, and I did need to get new rear brakes. I was also low on oil, so immediately after I got this maintenance done, I did get an oil change as well. For those who are worried about the pricing, the cost of the tires, I believe, was about $250 to $300. The rear tire, of course, is more expensive than the front tire because it's just more rubber. And the cost of the actual installation, I have to double check, but I believe it was $100 to $200. Now, this is a lot of money. This is why I encourage anyone who is really serious about riding motorcycles to make an LLC and start a TikTok or Instagram page or YouTube, and all of this will end up being a tax write-off for me. So I wasn't tripping about it, and I understand now that, just like they said on the show Martin, the plumber said it, he said, you can pay me now or you can pay me later, but you're gonna have to pay me. And I paid for someone to put a tire on for cheap, and they didn't balance it correctly, and that caused more issues for the VFR. So this time I wanted to make sure I had a true professional and also had like a legitimate invoice and everything like that. We will carry on to the next part of this video where you will see me arrive safely with the tires. We made it safely. I ended up needing to get some brake pads as well, so these are the ones I got. This is the before picture of the SV650 with the old tires, and this is the after picture with the new Conti Sport Attack tires. This is how my old tires look after I took them off the bike, or I had them taken off the bike. I kept them just because I wanted to show you all you know, how much wear they had left. Now that I got to see it up close, this is the front tire. This is the rear tire, by the way. This front tire definitely had a little bit more tread left now that I get to actually kind of see it. But this is the rear tire. As you can see, it was balding here. I'm curious how far I had to go, so we're gonna look. We're gonna start with the rear tire here. I'm gonna go get my other knife. Okay, I had to do about a minute of hard digging to get in, but I think I'm here now.
1 minute later.
All right, so I didn't cut the whole thing, but I got enough. As you can see, this is about how much tread I had. If you guys see that kind of zipper looking thing, that would be the point in which I've gone low enough on the tires where the threads start coming out. So I definitely had a little bit more. It was very difficult to cut through this kind of steel or metal thread thing on the knife, but I had a little bit more rubber, but these tires were definitely done. It was good to get them. Like I said, there were a little over 12,000 miles put on these, and including a day at the track. And for those who know, I've never done a burnout. That's not something I really feel like I missed out on, but this is how it looks when you got 12,000 miles and a lot of road wear, a decent amount of highway miles on a bike. Most of the time I was riding, I weighed over 215 pounds, and my motorcycle is about 425 pounds or so. So, yep, this is the load. I did have a passenger for a very small amount of riding, so less than 100 miles did I have a passenger on the 12,000 miles. But yeah, in case you guys were curious, this is how the inside of a tire looks after 12,000 miles of me riding on it. Thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for the next couple of videos. You will not want to miss them. God bless. Peace.